Welcome to the Daily Locker Room. Today's message, think win-win. Think win-win. In his groundbreaking book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey teaches on this principle of win-win and how we need to be thinking not just of ourselves, but of others. In fact, this groundbreaking work of his was so popular, became so famous, it's translated in, I think, 50-something different languages, and all through the boardrooms of America and throughout the world, the catchphrase win-win has been captured. What does it mean to be thinking win-win? In life, too many people are focused on just themselves and not others. They're living very narrow lives, only looking at how things affect them, instead of embracing the win-win philosophy, which says, yes, I'm concerned about me, but let's also be concerned about my employer. I need my employer to be profitable, to do well, because then I have a job. Those of us, for instance, who are in the business of providing any services to working class people, if we are, let's say, in an above average class lifestyle, but forget about those who are working for a living, people like my mom and my dad, then we're thinking win-lose. But the reality is, in order for me to win, these working people need to also have their dreams and hopes alive. Therefore, they need to have a good job. They need to have hope for a better future. This is why I believe in collective bargaining. I believe that labor unions who represent workers are necessary because they allow us to bridge that gap between the very rich and the very poor. And so in life, we need you and me to think win-win. If I win in my relationship with somebody and get my way, but the other person is hurting and doesn't get what they need, well then that's a win-lose situation. The other way around, if my employer makes all the money and doesn't at least share what I think would be a reasonable amount with me, well, I'll negotiate my wages, I'll negotiate my commissions, and then when the company says that's it, well, that's it. Then I accept it and I will win and they will win. I'll respect them, they'll respect me. Life is about win-win. In this world of ours, the only way we're going to be thinking win-win is when we stop thinking about ourselves alone. We need to consider the world around us. We need to consider others. We need to, as Zig Ziglar said, help other people to get what they want and they need so that we get what we want and we need. In the profession of selling, if you as a salesperson are consumed with how much money you make, and are not instead consumed with your customer and whether or not they're getting what they really need and that they can afford it and that you will be their representative for a lifetime, unless you're thinking like that, you're not going to develop a win-win program and build a future that you could otherwise build. So you in sales, think of your customers first. You in management, it's not about you. People don't serve you as a leader. You serve them. And the better we serve those who look to us for leadership, we are now engaging in win-win thinking. That's the message today. In every area of life, let's think win-win. And when we do, we'll all be living our best lives. Thanks for joining me, gang. We'll see you tomorrow in the locker room. Bye-bye.
If you know someone you feel has a special story to tell or life to share, please email Eric directly and he will reach out to you and or this individual, even if you think this person is you. And by the way, if you've enjoyed and feel the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not share it with a friend by sending them the daily message?